What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Light Work No Reaction YouTube. As we all know, I just competed in the Miami Pro. It was my first show of the season, 2026 season. My first very big show. Like, when I mean big show, I mean like stacked, like a third of them were all Olympians type, like stacked. Big show, first one. I did it with my girl Laura Lee. We had so much fun. So I just want to give you guys like a recap, so I'm not just like not talking about it at all. Like, I want to give you guys, you know, a little summary of everything. So let's start off by Wednesday when I flew to Miami. So I flew to Miami. I did a glute pump, flew to Miami, didn't get to bed till 1 a.m. when I was in Miami. I was shocked at the weather. Absolutely shocked at the weather. It's like wet. The air is wet. My body doesn't do very well with the humidity. I learned on this trip. I tend to hold water. I gained like 3 pounds overnight. Crazy. So anyways, wake up Thursday. I go to, what do I do first? Sent check-ins to my coach. Everything was good. Then we went to Laura Lee's, did some things, and then we went right to the gym to train. It was me and Damien trained shoulders really quick, and then did some posing, went to body work, got a lymphatic drainage. Okay, I just got the best massage, lymphatic drainage. Like, look at these abs. And then I'm just eating my third meal. Fire. It was the best body work. It was so good. Friday, this is when I gained 3 pounds overnight, y'all. So watery. My food is still very high at this point, very high. We did a glute pump on Friday. We went to check-ins. There was no like athlete meeting. Like, literally all you did was go to check-ins, you got your number, and you dip set. But me, Laura Lee, Damien, and Ashley were all there at check-ins. We were waiting for Laura Lee's tan to be done, so we were just chilling there. And then we went to Cheesecake Factory, and we got burger and fry, all of us. So that was Friday. Saturday, show day. Saturday, this is the main part of this whole video. So Saturday, show day. Wake up, looking okay. Still holding a little water from this humidity in Miami. So, you know, still went normal plan, ate my food, went straight to hair and makeup, did hair and makeup with LeBeau. So good. I always book with her. She is amazing. She always gets me right. So hair and makeup's done, go back to the hotel, chill for a little bit, and then we realized the show's actually running a little bit quick. So we booked it to the venue. This is around like 12:30-ish, 12:30 p.m. So we get backstage. I'm like rushing to get my heels on. Me and Laura Lee were backstage, kind of like rushing a little bit. And then they're like, okay, like Ashley was telling us, okay, you guys have time. So we chilled. You know, I ate my little Pop-Tart. I had my rice and honey, started pumping up. And my upper body just wasn't like, it wasn't as full as my lower body. Like, I looked very flat up top, and my lower body was very full. Like, my glutes, wow, very, very full, very good. So I wasn't looking my very best. But you know what? My mindset after seeing like all the girls backstage, you know, all very good competitors, very, very competitive, huge, jacked. Like, Miami, it brings the heat. That's what I'm telling you. Miami brings the muscle. I could not believe how big, how jacked these people were. So, you know, I'm just like, I'm gonna have fun, do my thing. It's very good for me to do the show to see how I stack up against those girls. And I've learned that for me, in order to match up against these girls, I really need time, and I really need muscle maturity, density, and hardness to my physique, which I don't have, and that's gonna come with time. So we're all lining up. They're telling us to line up. I'm trying to pump up a little bit. But the thing is, I'm not really pumping up my upper body as much because my upper body is so like big. But after I got off stage, I realized people like my coach telling me like my upper body looks very flat. And I was like, shoot. And it's just because, you know, it could be a lot of things, you know, the weather, water, salt, stuff like that. So upper body wasn't really there, but lower body was. So anyways, we did our comparisons first, and then we did our routine. My routine, they didn't let us do our T-walk, so it was like cut a lot, like the time cut. So I just went to the box, did my front post and my routine. My routine was okay. I could have slowed it down a little bit. First show of the year for me is always a little nerve-wracking. I need to get like my jitters out for that first show. So it was cool. I did like a very big show for that. It was fun, very interesting, very new experience for me. I learned a lot this show. So anyways, I did my routine. We went back off, and then they did call outs. Unfortunately, I got 4th call out. So I think I landed around like 16th place out of a very big lineup. I think there was like 35 girls. So, you know, I was in that sea of 16, Alex calls it, sea of 16. And like 13 or 14 of them were Olympians. So, you know, it was okay. It's okay. Not the greatest. That's not where I wanted to land. Obviously, no one wants to get that placing. But I learned a lot.
Face front and walk back.
I learned next time I go into like weather like that, I need to wear like compression socks, you know, compression up here. Just, I need to prepare for that. So that's something I learned.
Thank you, ladies. Back
so
to the
anyways,
angle, please.
After call outs, obviously I know I'm not in any top 10 or anything. So the finals were a very quick turnaround. We waited like not even an hour backstage until finals. And you know, they're doing finals. All I had to do was go back, hit my front pose, and get off stage, and I was done. So wasn't very eventful in terms of like placings and how I looked. Honestly, my glutes though were popping. I'll put a picture up here of what like my back pose looked like. Front pose was usually my front pose is pretty killer, but this time around not very much. Shoulders weren't really popping. I looked very stringy up top, to be honest. So that was that on my look. I did get feedback, so this is a big part of the video, is my feedback that I want to tell you guys. So I did go up to Tyler after backstage. I asked him, what do I need to work on? He said, see, I have never heard this from a judge. Okay, never heard this. I always thought this would always be my issue, but he said, this part I know, this part I expected. I need overall growth everywhere. Everywhere except, he said, my glutes. He said, don't keep growing my glutes. He said, my glutes are good. I was like, oh, okay. So that was a win for me, guys. That was a win for me because my glutes have been an issue for me, having to grow it. So I have made huge improvement in like 3 months with my glutes, like insane. I give a lot of credit to Ashley, Dr. Gluther, training me a lot on the new X, you know, glutes, 3 times a week. So we made very good changes with glutes. So I'm very happy about that. Amazing. I'm so happy with how my back pose looked. Front pose, no. I know I need to work on tweaking some things for my front pose. I was talking to Laura Lee about this. She was giving me some tips, and I'm gonna try to implement those moving forward. I don't know when I'll compete next, sometime in June, but I don't know when specifically. I don't know what show. I was gonna do DC Pro, but I'm not doing that anymore. That's in 2 weeks. But after the show, one of Laura Lee's fans gave her a big box of like these croissants with like dulce de leche on it. Like, I don't even know, it was like chocolate. And then there was like a cream one. We smashed those in the car on the way back to the hotel. And then I showered And then me, Damien, Ashley went to Cheesecake Factory. I got like a big barbecue bacon cheeseburger with 2 orders of sweet potato fries, hella sauce. I'm a sauce girl. Anyone who knows me know I'm a sauce girl. Hella ranch, hella ketchup, all the things. You already know I smashed the bread, like the cheesecake bread. Damien had most of the brown bread because he always has that one, but he gave me all the sourdough and I had the rest of his brown bread. Had all that. Oh, also smashed a bag of the Drizzlicious rice cakes, which are in my smoothie right now, as like a little crunch. So then I went back to the hotel and it was like around bedtime, but I was like, I'm not finished. So I don't know if you guys know what heavyweight chocolate bars are, but there are these huge chocolate bars with like filling inside of them, like Pop-Tarts, peanut butter, Oreos, like things like that. I had like 9 of those bars of different flavors. So I tried all of them. I opened all of them and had probably half of all of them. Like they're like huge bars. 10 out of 10, all of them. I took them home. I took the half of all of them home because I'm a fat ass. So I felt very sick waking up the next day. I was like, oh my God, what did I do? I text Damien, I'm like, give me my macros because I need a lock. And he's like, nope, eat what you want today, which is what I'm doing. This shake has 2 scoops of ice cream sandwich, Evogen Ice Eject, code ISHE for all Evogen product, strawberry, blueberries, hella peanut butter, and then the Drizzlicious little rice cakes in there. So good. Let me take a bite. Fire. I'm probably going to lift because I ate so much yesterday, so I really need to train. But anyways, the show was so fun. The entire trip was so fun. My coaches, Laura Lee, made it the best trip for me. Like, they made sure I was taken care of. Miami was so good to me. Like, the show was fun, yes, but oh my God, the trip was so fun. Like, I'll always remember that. It was amazing. The body work, the training, hanging with my people. It was amazing. The food, the show experience, great. So although I didn't get the placing I wanted and didn't do very well in terms of placing, I learned so much. I learned so much from this show. I learned that, like I said, I need to do things to prevent myself from holding water as much as I can when I go into weather like that. Learn some things about how to peak better maybe next time with my upper body. And now I know I need to really gain some muscle maturity, density, and hardness to my physique and just overall growth, which I know I'm way smaller compared to these girls. I'm still a baby in this sport. I'm still basically a rookie. So I need to earn that. I need to put my time in. So tomorrow is when we're gonna lock in Monday. Today is a free day. You know, I can mess around a little bit. Still gonna train, you know, get my steps in, but I'm gonna eat what I want, you know, enjoy life, be normal for once. But yeah, guys, that's my little recap of Miami Pro. Next time, I will update you guys on what show I'm doing, and we will do a little series for that. So stay tuned for the 2026 prep series. Thank you guys so much for following my journey and all the support, all of you guys messaging me, telling me good luck. I love you guys. You guys are amazing. I love my Light Work No Reaction family. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. Oh yeah, very good. Oh my God, I'm sweating. My tan coming off. All good.